Hi, I'm Mark Camosio and we're here at Pete's Airgun Farm, and I'm here to show you the latest BSA Meteor Evo SILENTIUM. This one has the sort of clues in the name with the built-in silencer here, but it's a very smart revision of the old classic Meteor, the gun that BSA have sold quite a few versions of over the years. As you can see, it's got a sporter, sort of traditional walnut stock, quite nice figuring on the wood, and they've kept the sort of lacquered finish to quite a subtle finish, so you can actually still pick out some of the grain with laser cut checkering and a nice chunky butt pad at the back to take up your recoil. But it's a very nicely configured rifle, and it sort of keeps the tradition of the Meteor going. This one is a full power model, UK limit 12 foot-pounds, whereas some of the Meteors were quite low powered, and when it was sort of first introduced it was quite a general sort of junior model really, but this has slowly evolved into more of an adult sporter. And this one you've got here quite a nice neat little two-stage sort of pseudo two-stage trigger, and inside the guard you can see there's a tab safety bar, so that's your safety catch. Bit of plastic they've used there obviously for the cylinder end cap, but obviously these rifles are sort of made to a price as usual, and so they've sort of cost cut there, but otherwise it's a rather nice rifle. You've got nice deep dovetail scope rails on the receiver. You've got provision for an arrestor block or stud from the mounts on the top of the cylinder there, and obviously as a spring piston gun with a fair bit of recoil, as most do, it's nice to know you can stop the scope moving under the recoil, which is obviously quite significant on spring piston air rifles compared to even compared to some live stuff. It's a traditional break barrel model, very easy to cock actually. There's an awful lot of springers out there now, break barrels, which are quite stubborn on the breech. This one you can just break open quite easily there. You can see the open sights. It comes with the sort of fibre optic style open sights, and the rear sight you've got twin green dots that form your rear notch, and you've got finger wheel adjusters for both windage and elevation on the sights. The foresight is a hooded bead, and again that's a red fibre optic element. So the sight picture itself is nice and bright, and a far cry from the old sort of irons of old. Moving to the fore end, you've got obviously the breech block there. You've got the built-in chunky silencer, which is quite significant, and it's got some rather nice detailing on it as well. I'll just cock this. That's a conventional break barrel, and actually quite easy to cock. Put our pellet in there. The breech they've machined quite flush there, and it's got a full-blown spring-loaded detent, so it's quite a nice, neat lock-up. Just fire that one off. I'll take up the two-stage trigger on there. And it's actually fairly modest recoil and quite a fast action all told. Not as smooth as some on the actual firing cycle, but not bad at all. So for a sort of general sporting air gun, which is running full power with a few modern twists, that's the BSA Meteor Evo SILENTIUM.